Welcome back, martial art legends, to TKD Performance Tips, here to give you some tips how to get better in your martial arts. And today I've got a new training partner. This is Bob. You probably think, where is Baz gone? Baz the Bag? Well, Baz the Bag is retired because he's a bit beaten up, but I passed it on to one of my other students, so he's in good use, in good hands. So this is Bob, my new training partner. Say hello, Bob. How you going, guys? Yes, and I'm doing today using time, counting time, to learn how to control my kicks. So what I did there was a nice controlled side kick. I went to full extension, then I counted in my mind 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10. Now you may not start that way, you may not start that height, but use time as a progressive form of overload and feedback to see how well you're progressing in control of your kicks, particularly your side kicks and maybe back kicks. So you may start low, you may start with doing a normal bending stance. For example, I'm using this from the pattern Chiche, but you may just start with a bending stance. And what you do is you may just start nice and low and you go to a bending stance and you go into the extension and you hold it 1 and 2. You may only last 2 seconds. The next time you try to get to 3 seconds without compromising your form. Another time you get to 4 seconds, then 5 seconds and 6 seconds, and you work it up. When you get to about 10 seconds, then you can pretty well guarantee you got good control over the kicks. So again, use a slow motion, nice and controlled. You let all the muscles work through the full range. You're going to find you'll wobble and you fall over and you get fascinated, or some people call frustrated, and that's okay. That's just the overload principle. But eventually muscles will start to intercoordinate, they'll start to work together, joints will work together. Before you know it, you find that nice little equilibrium balance spot where you have the control, the coordination, and that muscle strength and endurance to hold the position. So if you might be doing a bending stance where you might go down and you come up and you nice controlled, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you may just start at 5 or go on to 10. So side kick's a good example of that. You may do back kick, side kick from Chiche, side kick from bending stance, or any side kick. It might be a side kick from here. Instead of doing it fast, which you normally do in the pattern, you just practice it to be able to do it with a controlled position before you go into the next move, which is one of the third dan patterns, Samil. So find the positions in the patterns that have side kicks, back kicks, whether it be fast or slow, and then start practicing them slow. Because if you can control them slow, then hold them out that full extension for 10 seconds. When you go to do them with speed and acceleration and power, you find that you'll be able to control it so nicely, and it'll be very precise and controlled and snap and ready to take that photo shot, and people go, wow, that not only is that a powerful fast side kick, but I can tell that he's not using momentum, he's using controlled power to do that, whether it be a side kick or maybe going into a back kick from here. And then holding it for some of the patterns that you'll come up with in the higher down pattern. So use time, hold it 1 second. If you only can hold 1 second, that's great, because most people can hold it for no second. They just throw it out, then it falls back down. And then 2 seconds, then 3 seconds. And when you get up to 10, then you know you're in good control of your kicks. And this is a good session to do when you want maybe a lighter, less furious session. In the last couple of days I've had some pretty hard, strenuous sessions, and my joints are a bit sore, my muscles are a bit sore, so I thought today I'm going to just do a muscle control session and get that full extension, hold it there, let the muscles work in full extension, hold that position for the pattern, and then go through a sequence. I spend about an hour doing that just for today's session. So practice that, and I look forward to seeing you having great control of your side kicks, not just to get them out there, but you can actually hold them there and hold them there at will. Have a cup of tea while you're doing it, and then bring that back when you want to, not when gravity tells you to. So see you in the next TKD Performance Tips. Let's practice your controlled kicks, whether it be back kicks, side kicks, and hold them for as long as you want. Ciao!